What's up, guys? So, I'm just gonna post a quick workout. This is today's workout. I met up with my little brother, J Shank, and whenever I work out with Justin and we go, we try to lift heavy. He's a really strong dude, and so I've been trying to get more barbell work in, get back into some Olympic movements. I've never really been heavy into that type of training. I do a lot of functional training in the sense I primarily use like dumbbells and kettlebells and my body weight. But I've kind of recently fallen in love with moving the barbell again. So today we did some power cleans into some clean and jerks, and then some snatches. We did some moderate to heavy loads on that. Again, I don't do strongman lifting. I lift moderate, enough to feel the weight, but always keeping it technical. Again, I'm a bit older and I'm trying to protect my joints, and I just want to get the work in. So you'll see through the workout that I post here that we're keeping a pretty steady pace. The total time was about 15 minutes. If we were going for strength, we'd have rested a lot more in between the sets. But we were kind of blasting through it. We were sprinting through it. And we kept loading the bar. And then we were focused on, again, our form. And it's getting better each time. But this isn't the way we primarily work out or train or lift. So we're getting back into a groove, and I'm feeling good about it. I felt really good about the session, and it was awesome. I mean, it felt like there was moments where we collapsed after a set and really just had to work hard to catch our breath and keep the pace going. So what I ended up doing for the session was I programmed it to be kind of like a reverse pyramid or however you want to refer to it. Basically, we started at a little bit of a higher rep count, and then each time we loaded plates onto the bar, we dropped the rep count. That's kind of like an old school kind of programming. But we did it with these Olympic movements. Again, we used the power clean and jerk, or a power clean with an overhead press. And then we moved into some snatches. Prior to the workout, what we did do that you won't see in the video is we did a primer or a warm-up with the barbell and just some tens on it, just to get used to the motion. So I've fallen in love with doing that lately, priming my body and getting the right muscles firing before hitting anything heavy or even lifting at all. But it seems to make me feel a lot stronger, and my movements are a lot cleaner. So we did about 6 sets total of different barbell movements with very light weight to get our bodies primed and ready for the workout itself.
Lifting in slippers, man. Straight from the house. Rolled out of bed. Ready to lift.
So our first set was 2 sets of 10 reps of power cleans. The weight was moderate, but not heavy. We immediately followed those with 2 sets of 8 reps of clean and jerks, or power cleans with an overhead press.
Good work, good work. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we loaded the bar and we did 2 sets of 8 reps of power cleans and 2 sets of 6 reps of clean and jerks.
Yes, sir. Morning lift. Slippers and bare feet. Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't have our chucks today.
Gotta get stronger. Yeah. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
There
You got
it is.
it.
There it is.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Fuck that. Let me get one more.
That's it.
I don't like that.
All right. All right. Okay. He's okay. One. More. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep.
We loaded up the bar one more time, and then we did 2 sets of 6 reps of power cleans and 2 sets of 4 reps of clean and jerks. After that, we transitioned to snatches, and we did the same reverse pyramids. So we did 2 sets of 10, then we did 2 sets of 6, and finished with 2 sets of 4. So the numbers aren't exactly the same, but the principles are the same. We loaded up the bar in between our sets as we dropped the reps.
Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Good work. Good work. Good work. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes, sir. That's easy, man. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh. 3.
It turned out to be a very solid session. Between the two of us completing all reps with all movements, it took about 15 minutes total. The workout could have taken much longer if we were really trying to go heavy and tried to rest a minute or a minute and a half in between sets. But instead we tried to sprint through it, only resting for a maximum of 30 seconds.